Hi Jacob, thanks for your question. If I want to find q of x and r in this case, I just have to get rid of this x plus 3. So what I'm going to do is we're going to divide it out of the entire equation, which we're allowed to do as long as we note that on both sides. So this left-hand side becomes 2x cubed plus 5x squared plus 4 divided by x plus 3. And the right-hand side, q of x will no longer have the x plus 3 factor because that divides out. So we'll get q of x plus, and it looks like the x plus 3 is not dividing out of the r, so that's not going to cancel, so we need to notate that over here. X plus 3. Okay, so let's pay attention to the left-hand side of this equation, because that's the one that's important. It looks like we just have a polynomial division problem here, and the factor that we're dividing by just is a degree of 1 over here. So we can use synthetic division, which greatly simplifies things. We are going to set this up. I'm going to go ahead and put my top polynomial on the inside, and I'm going to need to use placeholders here. So the coefficient in front of x cubed is 2. Moving down in degrees of x, I get 5. There's 0 x's, and then there's 4 for the constant. Let's go ahead and fix that there. Okay, there we go. Okay, the bottom polynomial, I'm going to take the number that makes it equal to 0. So it looks like if I input a -3, I would get a 0 in the denominator. That's the number I'm going to go ahead and put in there. We're going to drop this 2 down, multiply -3 by 2, and we're going to put it up here. We get -6. We're going to add these, drop it down. 5 minus 6 is -1. Do the same thing over here. -3 times -1 is 3. Put it up here, and repeat that algorithm until we're done. So adding this, and then over here I get -9. Dropping this down, I get -5. As you can see, I put a little box over here. That is significant. This is going to be your remainder, which will correspond with the r in this equation. So what that means is that if we make x plus 3 a factor of this equation, it then becomes 2x. We're going to drop the degree down 1. So since we started with the cubic, now we're going to have a square, minus x plus 3, and then this is going to be -5 over x plus 3. Okay, so this is your q of x, and this right here is your r. Not including the denominator, just the top number right here is your r. So your q of x is 2x squared minus x plus 3, and your r is -5. Thanks again for your question, and I look forward to answering more of your questions using SnapMath in the future.